What does a survivor look like?
Grace and peace to you.
Does a
I have been angry lately.
survivor look
Anger
like?
is not bad.
What
I know that.
does a
Anger is a normal human
survivor
reaction.
look like?
In
What
fact, I
does
recognized
a
that I was feeling angry
survivor
and I took a
look
mental
like?
health day.
What does
Why am I
a
angry?
survivor
I am
look
angry
like?
at the injustice
What
that exists in
does
our
a
community. I am
survivor
angry that bullies
look
are
like?
allowed to continue
What
their cycles of abuse
does
of power.
a
I am angry
survivor
that
look
people
like?
are made to feel
What
guilt and shame
does
when they
a
express anger at bullies.
survivor look like? What
I
does
am
a
angry that our community would rather
survivor
blame the
look like?
victim because it is easier to blame someone than hold someone accountable. I am angry that victims are not believed. I am angry that abusers and bullies are so manipulative. I am angry that it is considered weak to shed tears. I am angry that some folks will try to shame me for this post. I am angry that people do not value life. I am angry that people would rather blame someone for not using a crosswalk rather than hold those accountable who can make crosswalks in useful places. I am angry that people blame victims rather than hold those accountable who can create safer processes and policies. I am angry that people silence others when threatened with a lawsuit. I am angry that someone can make bad decisions and pass those bad decisions on to others instead of being held accountable. I am angry that so many members of my community have been hoodwinked. I am not angry when folks lash out at injustices. I'm frustrated. I understand that people are frustrated and they react with fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fall, or folly. There are probably even more ways that folks react. And yet, when folks react to the abuse of power, they are blamed. They are put to trial. They are blamed, shamed, guilted. Stand strong. Stand strong. Stand strong. Breathe. I believe in you. I believe you. Anger is not evil. Anger is not shameful. Anger is powerful. And those in power through trickery and lies are afraid of righteous power. Remember the Hulk. His secret? I'm always angry. Hulk uses his anger and power to squash the bad guys. Note, I previously believed the untruth. There are no bad guys, just bad choices. I recognize now that there are bad guys. Some people are born without the part of the brain that allows them to register pain or empathy. There are also people who never fully develop emotionally. These are the people who wreak havoc on our communities. The solution? Not punishment. While punishment may seem effective in changing behavior, the changed behavior is only for a short time and when the eye of the punisher. There is no shame in speaking up, speaking truth, and working to break this cycle of abuse of power. Jesus became angry. Matthew 21:12-13. Jesus entered the temple courts and drove out all who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. Verse 13. It is written, he said to them, my house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers. Jesus wept. John 11:33. When Jesus saw her weeping and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. Jesus 11:35. Jesus wept. Humans become angry. Humans cry. Humans are not helpless.
What
1
does
Corinthians
a
chapter 10 verse 13.
survivor look like?
No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted
What
beyond what
does
you can
a
bear, but when you are
survivor
tempted,
look
He will
like?
also provide a way
What
out so that
does
you can
a
endure it. My
survivor
prayer for
look
us
like?
that we would
What
extend
does
grace,
a
forgive, not forget,
survivor
and
look
help one
like?
another become better.
What does
When we
a
extend grace, we reduce
survivor
the
look
need to be
like?
defensive.
What
We can
does
act
a
instead of react.
survivor look
Romans
like?
chapter
What
14 verse
does
19.
a survivor
So then,
look like?
let us pursue what
What
makes for peace
does
and for
a
mutual upbuilding.
survivor
Wishing
look
you
like?
peace and
What
mutual
does
upbuilding.
a
Minister
survivor
Felicia,
look like?
Universal Life
What
Church,
does
September
a
12th,
survivor
2021.
look like? What does a survivor look like? What does a survivor look like? What does a survivor look like?